Hello, my name is Valeria, and this is my story. I grew up in a family of real estate investors. Throughout our entire childhood, we moved quite a bit, I would say around 35 times. My mom is an artist. She loves to decorate, she loves to build beautiful homes, and we would resell them after. When I went to college, I decided to do a major in political science. I thought that a career in law was going to be my future, and so I completed my bachelor's degree in 3 years in political science. I moved back to Puerto Rico to complete my law degree, and throughout my time in law school, I found myself building a vacation rental business. I would say primarily to help my parents throughout the economic crisis of the real estate market. We started to rent the house that was our primary home for vacation rental purposes. And after that, all the neighbors started being curious about what I was doing, and they wanted to do the same thing. They wanted to also rent their homes. But I mean, keep in mind that back then, it was 2008, there was no Airbnb, it was just VRBO, and it was just starting out. In Puerto Rico, there was only like maybe 30 vacation rentals across the entire island. So it was a new concept. It was weird for people. People were like, what, are you renting your home? Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Are people gonna sleep in your bed? But it was a new concept, it was innovative, and neighbors were curious about it. They wanted to maximize profitability of their real estate. The area that my parents owned, their home was in a resort community called Dorado Beach, and it was very attractive for tourists because it's a beautiful resort. We started to rent my parents' home, and then all the neighbors were very interested in what I was doing, and they started giving me listings, and so I was forced to build a business structure that was sustainable, and that I was able to scale it up and add more listings and offer a good property management and vacation rental service. Today, that's a very common thing to see, but back then it was kind of like inventing the wheel. I had no idea how to run a property management business that was directed towards vacation rentals. I mean, vacation rentals have a lot of check-ins, check-outs, cleaning. There's a lot of logistics that go into it, and when I started, I was everything. I was the housekeeper, I was the bookkeeper, I was the property manager, I was the complaint department, I was the accounting department, I was the sales department, I was everyone. I wore every hat, and that's what got me to just building a business from the ground up, and running all the bases helped me understand the role that every member of my team would play. And we've proven to be a very successful property management and vacation rental agency for all of our property owners and our clients. After that, obviously, my plans of pursuing a career in law shifted halfway through law school, and I am thankful for that. I realized that my role and my career path was directed towards being an entrepreneur, and any time that life throws at you an unexpected curveball, it's an opportunity for growth, and it is our time it is our decision to see it that way. We can either see it as an obstacle or see it as an opportunity. And every time that life has thrown at me these situations of unexpected future or just like shifts in my vision, it has always been for the better. When I was growing up, I would as a kid, not understanding the reason why your parents do things, we point out the finger and we say, Mom, Dad, why do you make me move so many times? Like, it's so unstable. I wasn't able to call home any specific place, moving every 6 months, that makes no sense. But I think that was actually what built my character to who I am today. It taught us how to adapt to change easily, because that's what life is all about. Unfortunately, we make a plan and things, happen, and things don't pan out the way we expect them to be. But I think the fact that my parents, put us through so many changes, that taught me a very big lesson very early in life, which is to take change as it comes and grow from it and learn from it and build from it. And it's easier said than done. I can't say that I haven't cried a river, or that I haven't had tough situations that I feel that the mountain is so high I can't climb it. But I think it's all about the people that you surround yourself with. That the community that you belong, your support system, and that will help you through any challenge that life throws at you. People ask me that question all the time. Where do you start? Well, from the beginning. You'd have to start from just think of your vision and just take a first step. And not be afraid of what if you're going to fail, or if not, who cares? I mean, you will fail. That's a given. I mean, you will fail many times before you succeed. So if you accept that, then you're not so afraid of failing. As long as you take that experience and you improve or you tweak your business. For me, when I started Dwell Lane, I moved here a little bit over a year ago. At the end of 2017, I actually moved here a month before Hurricane Maria hit the island, which was a bit of a premonition. I don't know. I decided to move without a purpose, without an concrete idea of what I wanted to do here. And then the hurricane hit. Everything made sense for me of what my purpose was here instead of in Puerto Rico. I was able to do a lot of crisis management or damage control by being here and being in a calm environment. I was able to have internet, water, electricity to handle all the logistics of the post-Maria aftermath and how it affected my vacation rental business. And so I first started by doing a staging. That's what I've been doing for the longest time. I lived in staged homes for my entire life, so it made sense to help a friend that needed staging for some homes in Coral Gables. And those homes, they were sitting in the market for about a year. He said, help me out, I need to stage these houses so they can sell faster. And sure enough, we staged them, and in a matter of a month, they got sold. And that's what opened my eyes to making this, a full-time business, because there is a need of not just staging, but, a vacation rental, interior design services, and residential interior design services in general. And so I started, like I said, with that staging, and then I moved to building a website. That's what you do next. You build a website. I built a website. I opened an Instagram account. I did, I did a little bit of social media. I did a logo, and then I just started to advertise myself. I signed up to events in the community that were interior design related. I got to meet a lot of people that were in the same industry, and but I think the most important thing is having confidence in yourself that you can do it. I think when you have a vision, just execute it. Just don't. If you let it sit in your brain for too long, then you start doubting yourself or second guessing yourself, or maybe that wasn't such a great idea, or that's not going to work out, or So you have to get those thoughts out of your brain and actually do it. So just do it. Follow your dreams and follow what makes you happy. And probably if you're doing what makes you happy, if you're doing what you love, then it's likely that you're going to continue to do it without feeling that you're working. So what will bring you success in life, it's being genuine to yourself, being true to yourself, and building and starting small. And those are going to be your building blocks, and those failures and those obstacles and those curveballs that life throws at you. They'll become those pillars that eventually, over the years, and after dealing with X amount of clients, after doing X amount of projects, after winning X amount of cases, it's going to bring you that ultimate feeling of success and fulfillment.